Alright, let's crush a Sudoku. This one's called Full House by Philip Newman. The rules are that normal Sudoku rules apply, of course. So the numbers 1 through 9 are going to have to go in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. And then we've got these killer cages is what these are called. So digits and cages cannot repeat and must sum to the total given. The first cage I saw was this one right here. So these two cells, because they're outlined in this dotted line, have to add to 3. And the only way to add to 3 is 2 and 1. So the 2 and 1 are going to have to go in those cells, and we're off. Okay, 4. There's only one way to make that with two numbers. It's 1 and 3. So the 1 now, we're getting a little limited here. So 1 and 3. And so 1 is going to have to go in one of these boxes. 1 definitely can't go in this one because then these two would have to add up to 21. And that's not possible with 2 digits. So 1 can't go there. 1 could go here if this was a 5. Or 1 could go here. But 1 is limited to these two. And since 1 is limited to these two, that's probably going to limit that 5 cage. So we got 1 in one of these boxes. This 5 cage can't have a 1, so it must have a 2 and a 3. And we know how that's going to go. So because the only ways to add up to 5 are 1 and 4, and the 1's down here, so it can't be 1 and 4. And so now they have to be 2 and 3, and there can't be a 2 here, can't be a 3 here, so the 3 has to go here, 2 has to go here, and that is very nice. So yeah, extremely low cages, very helpful. The high ones probably are going to be helpful as well. So 24 looks like it might be the highest number we have. It's 3 digits. To add up to 24. So the highest numbers we could possibly use would be 7, 8, 9, and those added up to 24. 9 plus 8 is 17, plus 7 is 24, so these are going to have to be 7, 8, and 9. And that's probably really limiting for this 22 cage as well. So 7, 8, 9, and then this one is a 23 cage, and if 7, 8, 9 adds up to 24, 6, 8, 9 must add up to 23. So these are going to have to be 6, 8, 9. That's the only way to do that. And that's going to put 8 and 9 down here with 1, isn't it? Okay, so 7, 8, 9. Or this is going to be 6, 8, 9. Okay. Oop, where'd the 9 go? Nice. And then we got, yeah, so 8 and 9 can't go here or here because they're in these two. And we need them in the box, so the 8 and the 9 are going to have to go here. So this is a 1, 8, 9 triple. 8 and 9 can't go in the 6 cage, so that must mean that the 1 goes here. Because these 3 digits have to be 1, 8, and 9, and 8 and 9 can't go here, so this must be a 1. These two are going to be 8 and 9, which means that either 8 or 9 can't go in the 22 cage. I'm guessing I can probably infer something about that. Let's go with these. I'm going to take a 1 away. Okay, so to add up to 22... could you do that without a 9 is what I'm wondering. If we take away a 9, the highest digits we have are 6, 7, and 8, which is 21. And that doesn't make it to 22. So the 9 is going to absolutely have to be in this cage. We're just going to put the 8 here. Because if we put the 9 here, the 8 can go here, but then if we use the highest possible digits, 7, 8, and 9, they only add up to 21. So the 9 has to be in the cage, 8 has to go here. These I'm assuming are going to have to be 6 and 7. 6, 7, 13, plus 9 is 22. Yep. So these are 6 and 7. We know we have a 6 in this row already, so this one's going to be a 6. This one's going to be a 7. Beautiful. What are these two digits? We got a 4 and a 5. 4, 5. Nice. And then this one is going to have to be either a 4 or a 5. Okay. Wow. Filled out a lot of the top at this point. Alright, since this is a 6 cage and there's already a 1 in it, we know this is a 5, which is going to put a 4 here, a 5 here, a 4 here, and we know this digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, this is a 5. Awesome. So we got all the 5s in the top. 2 is going to have to go in one of these two. 9 cage. So these will have to be really low numbers. It feels like this probably could be a 2. If this was a 2, this would be an 8. If this was a 2, how do you add up to 9? So we need 7 more. So 2, 3, 4 would still work. I think that's the only way that works if this is a 2. So this is a 2, this is 3, 4, which actually looks kind of likely. We need a 3 down here. I can't go in the 15 cage, so there actually has to be a 3 in this cage. 3 is in one of these two cells. 4 has to go down here. 4 can't go in this cage because it has to add up to 15 in 2 cells, and you can't have an 11 in a cage. So 4 is going to be one of these, which is going to put the 2 in this one because this is a 3-4 pair, which is 7. The last cell has to be a 2 to add up to 9. So this is a 2. Awesome. And this is a 3-4 pair. Now we only have 2 numbers left in the row. These are going to have to be pretty high numbers. The only way to make 15 is 6, 9, and 7, 8. We've got an 8, we've got a 9, so this has to either be a 6 or a 7, and this either has to be a 6 or a 7. Alright, and since this is either a 6 or a 7, this is either an 8 or a 9 to add up to 15. And this is either a 3 or a 4. Could still be either one, it looks like. Alright, so the top is very filled in. How are we going to break into the rest of this puzzle? Alright, so this cage adds up to 10 in 3 digits. So those digits have to be pretty small. If we had a 2 and a 1, we could have a 7. So that's not super limiting. Okay. Three cell 6 cage down here has to be 1, 2, 3. That's helpful. Okay, so and then we have a 2 and a 3 looking at this one. So this is a 1. And that's going to put 2 and 3 in this one. Awesome. Don't know how that goes yet. Alright, 5 cage. Can't be 2, 3, because this is either going to be a 2 or a 3, and the 2 and 3 add up to 5, but we can't put 2 and 3 there if one of these is a 2 or a 3. So this is going to be a 1, 4 pair for sure, because it's the only other way to make 5. There's a 1 in the box, so this is going to be a 4. This is going to be a 1. 4, 4. One of these three has to be a 4. I don't know. Alright, 7 down here. Only one way to make 7 in 3 digits. 1, 2, 3 makes 6. 1, 2, 4 makes 7. There's a 4 here. So one of these has to be a 4. Oh, there's a 2 here. So this actually has to be a 1. Because this whole box is 1, 2, 4. And there's a 4 and a 2 right here. So this is a 1. This is a 2, 4 pair. We're getting some action already down here. So we have 2 and 3 looking here. 2 and 4 looking here. So 2 is going to have to go in one of these. Can't go in the 2 cell 14 cage because we can't have a 12 here, so one of these has to be a 2. Don't know which one yet. Seems like it definitely could go in the 8 cage, but I can't make that assumption, so I'm going to throw a 2 up there first. Oh yeah, the 1s we're looking up here as well. So we need a 1, and it can't go in the 4 cage. So this is a 2-1 pair, which means we can't have one of those 2 numbers in the 8 cage, and I'm assuming we probably can't not have a 1. 2, 3, 4. So if the 1 goes here, this cage would have to be the lowest. I mean, the lowest it could possibly be would be 2, 3, 4, which adds up to 9. So that's not going to work, which means this is a 1, this is a 2, and these 2 have to add up to 7, and they're going to have to be 3, 4. We got a 3 looking here, so this is going to have to be a 3. This is going to have to be a 4. Very similar logic to the top. That's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight. This is going to go 1. This is going to be 2. All right, 2, 2. We're going to have a 2 in here. What else we got? 15 cage is big. That's going to be 6, 9, or 8, 7. If it was 6, 9, this would be an 8. I don't see why that's not possible. This is either a 6 or a 7. Oh, this can't be a 6. This is bad. Okay, I should have noticed this a long time ago. This can't be a 6 because we have a 6. 6 is definitely in one of those 3 cells. So this is a 7. This is a 8 to add up to 15. This is now not an 8. Okay, that puts a 6 here. Very nice. Okay, so did that determine anything about this? If this was 6, 9, this could be an 8. Yeah, that's still possible. Alright, what else we got here? 1, 2, 4. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3. Alright, so the 3 in this box has to go up here. Is that helpful at all? Definitely can't go here in the 14 cage because those numbers have to be really big. It probably could. No, it can't even go in the 21 cage because then this would have to be 9, 9. Because 21 minus 3 is 18, and then these 2 digits would have to be 9, 9, which doesn't work. So the 3 actually absolutely has to go there. That's some interesting logic for you. There's a 7 here, 4 here because of the 3, 1 here because of the 3, 3 here. This isn't a 7. Excellent. This is now, since this 4 came in, this is a 2. This is a 4. Some progress out of that 3. Awesome. Okay, so 14's pretty big. So I guess you have as low as a 5 in this box. So maybe that's not that limiting. 21, got to average a 7. Still probably could have pretty low numbers in here, but we already have all the low numbers in the column. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 can't go in there. 5, 6, 7, yeah, that's pretty low still. You just have to average 7. Does there have to be a 7 in here? There might have to be a 7 in here. I don't even know if that's worth thinking about. 10. All right, so we got a 2 here, 2 here, so this can't be 2, 8. I mean, there's just so many ways to make 10, though. All right, what else do we have? 1, 1. 1's going to have to go on one of these. I don't know. Okay, so 1, there's a 1 here. So one of these has to be a 1. This could still be a 9, so doesn't help a ton. 1 there. 2, 2, 2, 3. I don't know anything. 3s. All right, so I guess the only numbers left here are 2, 6, and 9 to go here. Is that worth putting in there? Yeah, I will, I guess. 15, already kind of addressed that. Could still be a lot of things. 16. Oh, 16 is limiting. Yeah, the only way to do 16 is 9 and 7. Because you can't do 8 and 8. So 9 and 7 have to go here. Unfortunately, nothing telling us about that, though. Only 3 numbers left in this box. Is that helpful? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5, 6, and 8 in these. 5, 6, and 8. A 5, a 6, and an 8. Doesn't even. So each one gets taken out of one of these boxes. So we got 5, 6, 8. I'm gonna take a 5 out of. Take an 8 out of there. 6 out of here. Ooh, what's going on here? 6 out of here. And a 5 out of here, but still don't know what's going on. In this box, very limited options, but not positive. Oh yeah, this 3-cell 10 cage must be. We must be able to figure this out. How do you add up to 10 in 3 digits? Oh yeah, I thought about that before, didn't I? So it could still be 1, 2, and 7. So you could have like a pretty big number in here. Still, 7 is a pretty big number. Which is a good amount of range for these, even though that seems like it should be limiting. All right, this 16, okay, 17. This is 8 and 9. I should have seen this a long time ago. So this is the only way to add up to 8. 17 is 8 and 9. Now we have 9s. This has to be a 9, which makes this a 5, which makes this a 6, which makes this an 8, which makes this a 5. This can't be a 9. Oh, come on. All right, now 9 can't go in the 15 cage, so this has to be 8, 7, and there's an 8 looking at this one, so this is an 8. This is a 7. This is now not an 8, which makes this an 8. And this a 9, 8 pair, or 6, 9 pair. These two are 5 and 6. There's a 5 here, so this is a 5. This is a 6. This number 8, 6 are 14. This is a 7, so there was a 7 in the cage. I don't know if I was right about assuming there had to be one in the cage, but it did turn out that way. This number is a 6. This now can't be a 7, so this one is a 7. This is not a 7. So 2, 3, and 8. There's an 8 here, so this has to be an 8 because we need an 8 in the column, and this one can't be, so this one is. This is either a 2 or a 3, not decided yet. Alright, 1, 3, 4, and 7 have to go in here. 7 has to be one of these two because we got a 7 here, 7 here. So one of these is a 7, which makes this a 1, 7 pair, which might be useful. Could this be a 3? This could still be a 3 or a 9, which is brutal. This has to add up to 10, and this either has to be a 1 or a 7, which I guess I can pencil that in. So this either has to be a 9 or a 3. Alright, so this now must be a 3 or a 4. because this is either a 3 or a 4, and we have 1 and 7 here, so this is 3, 4. Huh, okay. Still not completely done with this. When is it going to just break open? This. I hate this thing. Like my last cage. I just know nothing about it. Alright, so 4 numbers left in this column. We got 1, 2, 8, 9 probably. One of these has to be a 1. 8. 8. We do need an 8 in this column, but it could go here. But one of these two has to be an 8. We don't know anything about the 2. Can't go here, but it could go in any of these 3. And the 9 also could go in any of the 4. 9 can't go in a 10 cage. I guess that's useful. 8 can't go in a 10 cage. I mean, I already penciled the 8 in. So 8 and 9 can't go in here. So this is either a 1 or a 2, which limits the 10 cage a little bit, probably. I'll mark that down. 1, 2. We can't have a 7 in this cell. This could be a 7, though. No, it can't. Oh, wait. So it can't be 1, 2, 7. Because this is either a 1 or a 7. So this definitely can't be 1, 2, 7, which means that 1 and 2 are not both in this box. Is that useful at all? Does 1 have to be in it? 2, how do you get to 10? 2, 3, 4 was 9. So 2, 3, 5 would work. Without a 1, 2, 3, 5 is the only way that works. Is there a way to disprove that? There's a 5 here, 3 here. I don't have a 5 in this column. Oh my god, I have an 8, 9 pair. So this is going to be 2, 3, 5, isn't it? Well, this is definitely a 5. How did I not spot that when I was looking at all the column stuff? This is a 5. So now this is either a 1 or a 2, making this either... It can't be a 4, so this can't be a 1. So this is a 3, 2. So this is a 3, this is a 2, this is a 1, this is a 9, this is a 6. Okay, come on. Come on. 1. Okay, it's just popping off now. This is a 9, 6, 2, 3, 8, 9, 2, 8. Lot of help. Oh, what a waterfall. What an absolute waterfall of information we've just unleashed. Okay, awesome. 3, 4 pair here still isn't decided. 2 digits left here. 1, 2. We need a 3 and a 6. Come on. You're not gonna give me this? Okay. 3, 6. 3 digits left in this column. Obviously 2 of them are 7 and 9, and then we need a 6. So 7 looks here, so this is either 6 or 9. This is 7, 6, or 9. No, this can't be a 7 either. So this is a 6, 9 pair, which is going to put a 7 here, which is going to put a 9 here. Awesome. Okay, a little progress. We're moving a little bit. 3 numbers left in the column now. 1, 2, 3. We got 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 7. Okay, the 7 is going to have to go there. We got 4 here. This is a 4. This is a 5. This is a 3. This is a 4. This is a 3. This is a 6. This is a 3. This is a 9. This is a 6. Awesome. This is a 5. 3 digits left. Let's finish this bad boy off. This is going to be a 9. This is going to be a 4, I think. And this is going to be a 5. That's the pause, baby. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.